Welcome back to Project 613. Today we learn all about the purification process of the Tzara'at, the individual who was afflicted with the skin condition of Tzara'at. The Torah tells us we have a mitzvah, today's mitzvah, to follow the detailed procedure as detailed in the Torah for this individual, how he should regain his state of purity. And this makes the case of Tzara'at unique, different to most other cases of ritual impurity, because usually when a person is ritually impure, in order for them to regain the ritual purity, all they have to do is immerse in a mikveh, in a pool of water, and then they are ritually pure again. But there are a number of exceptions. We learned one of them previously, and today is the second one. Previously, we learned about the individual who has become impure from a dead body, and in such a case, as we learned, in addition to going to the mikveh, the individual has to have the mechatas, the waters mixed with the ashes of the red heifer sprinkled upon them in order to regain their state of purification. Similarly, the Tzara'at, the individual who has Tzara'at, it's not enough for him to go to the mikveh once his skin condition has healed. Rather, he needs to have an elaborate, detailed process. And the way it basically works is that when the individual thinks that his skin condition has healed, he first has to call the Kohen. And the Kohen has to come, the priest has to come to look at it and to determine whether or not the condition has gone away. And if it has, then there is a detailed procedure involving 2 birds and spring water and hyssop and cedar wood, and it needs to be sprinkled on the right hand of the individual who had the Tzara'at, and all of this together would bring about this individual's purification. And the commentaries explain how all of the various details, the spring water and the hyssop and the cedar wood, and all of these details together, each one of them actually help the individual who had the Tzara'at. That it helps them reflect on the reason that brought about this condition, the fact that he engaged in evil talk, and helps him resolve not to go back to his previous ways. Now, why is it that the Kohen, that the priest, is the one who oversees this whole situation, both by overseeing the purification, but more importantly, it was the Kohen, the priest, that initially had to be the one to proclaim the Tzara'at as one who actually has the skin condition. Only the Kohen, only if the Kohen would say that this is Tzara'at, then this individual would be impure. But if not for that, this person would not be considered to have Tzara'at. Why is that the case? Why do we need the Kohen to do it? And this is the case even if the Kohen is not an expert at the skin condition. Even if he has a scholar standing right next to him telling him that in fact this is Tzara'at, it would only be considered Tzara'at if the Kohen afterwards would proclaim it to be so. One of the lessons that we can learn from this, and which is the answer to this question, and also a powerful lesson for each of us in all times, even when Tzara'at is no longer applicable in its original sense, is that the Kohen is called in the Torah a Ish HaChesed, a person of kindness. The Kohanim are descendants of Aaron, who was a lover of peace. He loved peace and pursued peace. He always was kind and non-judgmental to people. And this is the reason why the Torah says it's only the Kohen that is allowed to oversee and to proclaim another individual impure. Only the Kohen, who we know is acting from a place of kindness and is genuine and really means has the person's best interest in mind, he can then oversee a situation which would result in another individual being proclaimed impure. But anyone else, anyone who we're not 100% sure of their motives, and we're not 100% sure that they're coming from a place of kindness and a place of compassion, they have no business telling another person that they are impure. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.